This is Artifacts of Mars. You better get the kids out of the room. The language is going to be raw. This video concerns... I hesitate to call this asshole a comedian, Bill Maher. Now, I would ignore most of the garbage that comes out of his mouth, but something he recently said is not funny. And he deserves to be put into a set of handcuffs. It's not in the realm of free speech. Bill Maher, you got the kids out of the room? Because this is gonna be nasty, I guarantee you. I'm hot. Usually, I'm trying to control my temper, but when I hear this son of a bitch say this, he's gotta go. He's gotta go. He was joking around. He calls it a joke. I don't consider it to be funny. He said the homosexuals did their thing at the Grammys, and the conservatives ought to do their thing at the country music awards that are coming up by having a mass shooting. That's not funny, Mr. Mayor. You belong in fucking jail as far as I'm concerned. I mean, one of us, we can't even fucking walk down the street with a airsoft gun in our hands. We'll be fucking shot by the cops. We can't even joke around. If one of us said, well, and this is just an example, if one of us said, well, let's go shoot up a school, we'd be fucking arrested. This guy is not funny. Period, end of the subject. But I am fucking steaming hot mad that the fucking police are not going to his fucking door and at least haul him down to the fucking station in handcuffs. You can't fucking joke about this stuff. We can't? What the fuck right does he have? You want to tell me? This goddamn son of a bitch? How dare he say what he did? If you're not fucking mad about this, then I just fucking feel sorry for you. This motherfucker should lose his job immediately, and he should be in a set of fucking handcuffs. You don't have the right to sit there and joke about going and shooting places up. They're trying to take our guns away because they say it's for our own good. They blame the citizens of this country rather than blaming the criminals. They need to control criminals. There are laws here against trying to incite violence. And you might say, well, he's not really trying to incite violence, he's just joking around, he thinks it's funny. Well, this is a sick, psychopathic piece of shit. The rest of the garbage came out of his mouth, saying God's dead and all that. That stuff I'd let go. But when this sick, twisted, psychopathic piece of human shit has the nerve to even suggest that they have a mass shooting at the Country Music Awards show, I'm sorry, if law enforcement doesn't bust his ass, they're not doing their jobs, they're fucking lazy. There are laws against saying things like inciting violence. Freedom of speech isn't absolute. He can say God is dead and Genesis is bullshit all he wants. But when you say things where you're trying to incite violence, you're in fucking trouble. Now, are you motherfuckers in law enforcement going to do something about this? Or are you going to sit on your fucking asses? If people being molested who have done nothing wrong in their fucking airports. And this motherfucker goes and tries to incite violence. Ought to have a mass shooting. Conservatives ought to have a mass shooting at the Country Music Awards. Sick fucker. Some of you folks need to get together and demand this guy be gone from the fucking airways. Period. End of the subject. If he's going to say this kind of thing, he's got to be gone. Period. End of the subject. Let him get a fucking janitor's job. I don't give a flying fuck. This is a sick, diseased, and twisted piece of human garbage. Everybody do your part. Demand this guy be fired from fucking airways forever. We have little kids being fucking arrested in school for making a gun out of a piece of bread. I mean, you can't take a fucking Bible in school anymore. You got this piece of shit can say, well, let's go shoot up the Country Music Awards, and he gets away with it. You people in law enforcement, you're a fucking joke. You're not doing any fucking jobs. Your job is to arrest this motherfucker, put him in a fucking jail cell for trying to incite violence. Whether he's joking or not, doesn't matter. You're not allowed to say this kind of thing. Period. End the subject. He belongs in a fucking jail cell. Jesus fucking Christ. I am tired of this. This is an evil, evil man. Get off your fucking duffs and demand that whoever employs this piece of shit do something about it. He's got to be fired. And he's got to go to fucking jail. I don't know where this motherfucker lives, but demand that law enforcement arrest his ass. I'm Maher, facts of Mars.